welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, stretch. Oh, this is going to be a long day. Oh, I can feel it. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. And I think I left my phone somewhere. All right, so it's already been a day, and by doing untilit.works gives me like a purpose to be able to work on stuff. So untilit.works, like I said, is a thing I made to be able to create time to work on things I've been meaning to work on. Because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works gives me the opportunity to set aside time and be like, hey, there's things I want to work on, and I'm going to set this time to be able to work on it. Rain or shine, tired or not, we're going to make this happen. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress on that thing you've been meaning to work on. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up around 15 minutes after the hour to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, sit here, watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Whatever it is, don't let your mind think about what you're just working on. Give it a chance to relax. Like I mentioned, I'll pop up in here, the screen. If you ever come to this site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for auto play video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there below the video, so you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using a speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you're to click that, a space will open up, and the words I'm saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Below that are 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. There's a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. And then if you'd like to join the chat to ask questions, you can join the room there with that link. Cool. All right. So that's that. Work session. Work session. Let me get this screens, these slides ready. Now the work session will look something like this. In the upper right-hand corner, we have subscribe. If you check that out, it'll show you a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live, which reminds me, I'm going to be taking a trip, I think, soon. And so you'll be able to check out all the different things there. All right, what else? Yes. Over on the left-hand side here, we have an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Towards the center here, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll send it to the done section where it'll list all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter, and it'll, in a new window, it'll pre-populate a tweet with a list of all the things you got completed with like little check marks next to them. So for me, it's kind of like a good way of like, oh, I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. It's like visual, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, over here in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you want to work on, a specific thing, but you still want to feel productive, and you heard that, hey, web development sounds like could be a cool thing, but you don't know where to start. I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. There's that. Cool. Then there's If you're already into web development, and you're looking to, maybe have like a project that you can like start uh, and finish like within a sitting and be able to follow some steps and maybe get the creative juices going and you can extend that project or create something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So I have 3 tutorials there that I think are pretty cool. One is where you follow the tutorial, you have this application with an input box and a call button. You put your real world phone number in that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where uh, you get a virtual number, and then in that you connect that to the application you create following that tutorial. And from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number and answer in that application you just created and have a conversation back and forth. There's one where like 2 users like log in to an application you create following the tutorial, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. So that's pretty dope, I think. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then don't worry about the highlight thing. That's related to the 2 buttons that are broken, and at some point I'll fix it. Who knows? Now, Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, or maybe you want some feedback, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to get that help or feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. Over on the left-hand side, I have a filter by keyword list. So then maybe there's a specific topic or subject that you're looking for. Maybe it's in the list, and you'll be able to narrow the results by that. Now, when we click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit Create. It'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You got the title here at the top. You can leave with the Leave button. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here to the right. Over on the left-hand side is a countdown timer. Again, counting down to when next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You can click the username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and get them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen because, again, a point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen and show others what is it that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you the help or feedback that you're looking for. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat here to the side. Put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. Now, I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Now, I also have the opposite of enabled, where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you'll still be able to follow along because messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And yeah, I think that is it. Again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, cool, nice. Let me stop screen share here. Cool. All right, so let me get y'all back to work because, like I mentioned, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to get this box prototype printed out and working, and so I'm still putting pieces together. And as I'm putting the pieces together, I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably just do that from the jump instead of making 2 separate pieces, make it 1 piece. And so we'll see. I'm trying to figure all this out because I don't want to have too many joints in it. You know what I'm saying? The more I can print like as 1 piece, I think the better. And so that's what I'm kind of exploring. And so I've gotten a bunch of other stuff printed, and there's a printer here. I'm going to be printing some other stuff. So it's going to be a 3D printing day, hopefully a productive 3D printing day. All right, so let me get y'all back to work. Again, thanks for hanging out. We'll send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is Nujabez. The track is featuring Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity, and y'all be easy. Thanks. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me.